Hey loves, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube video. In today's video, I'm gonna tell y'all about how class went today when I went to music. I met an angel. So I go to music class or whatever, and I'll go to the other building first. And I'm like, okay. They said it was in a different building, so I'm like, okay, like, well, how can I find a building or whatever? So a man came behind me. He was like, "You can go to music?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm finna go to music." He said, "I can take you there." I said, "You lying." He said, "No, I could take you some music." So I said, "Okay, cool." He took me music. I said, "Baby, you an angel from God." Because he knew I was stressing because I'm looking like I got outside. I'm like, how am I going to get to music? My mom had already left already. And I didn't know I had to go in the other building. I had to go to another building. So I didn't know that at the time being. So, make a long story short, I get there or whatever. I was like, "Thank you." And then I met up with this other student. He came with me too. So that was a good sign. I got there. That was all that matters. Because I was like really scared and I was paranoid. I'm like, dang, how I'm going to get there? I'm finna be late. It's already about to be 12 o'clock. I'm finna be late for this class. God is so good. When I tell y'all, that man came. He came and was like, "Where you going?" I'm like, "I'm going to music." He took me literally to the class. Walked in with me. Made sure I got in and said, "Yeah, I'm just making sure all the students get here." Because I told them I never been to this side of campus before. I don't know nothing about this side of here. I never been here before. So just to go in different areas, it's like you got to get familiar with the area. So I had to really get familiar with it. But I'm not really familiar with it now because it's the first day me going to music. But it's okay. Now, when I went to class or whatever, um, it was good, yeah. But, I'm like, I don't feel too, like, confident about it because I'm scared. Then, then I go and I see Mr. Franklin. He happened to be after school, so I'm like, "Gee, he here?" So I seen him or whatever. I'm like, "Hey," I was like, "I didn't know you were here," because when I first came out of school, he wasn't there. So I'm like, "I don't see nobody or whatever." Well, I come back in there, I told Officer Guy like I didn't see nobody in the room or whatever. He was like, "Go back in there and see." I was like, "I'm finna go back there and see if someone else." But now I go back in there and I see Mr. Franklin sitting there. He just sitting there or whatever. So I'm like, I'm kind of scared to go up and talk to him. I ain't seen him since last year. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I go and I talk to him. I'm like, "Hey, Mr. Franklin, how are you?" He like, "I'm good. How are you?" I'm like, "I'm good." He's like, "So what class are you taking?" I'm like, "CSI 120, and I'm taking a computer class." He like, "Oh, I'm good at CSI 120. I'm like, "For real?" He was like, "Yeah." So he's asking me how I been or whatever. I'm like, "I couldn't come to school because my financial aid canceled." He was like, "For real?" I'm like, "Yeah." So God's willing, he got me back up in or whatever. I'm like, "Yeah, he got me back up in this way." He's like, "That's good, that's good." So he told me like he was gonna he'll be able to help me in CSI 120. I'm like, okay. He was like, "Just make sure you pay attention, make sure you get to know your professor, stuff like that." I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna get to know him." But he was like, "Yeah, I can help you out or whatever." He helped me purchase my book too. He helped me get my book or whatever for classes. Both my books actually, he helped me get both my books or whatever. I'm so excited to tell you guys, like, today was an adventure. I promise you, today was an adventure, but he helped me get my books or whatever. I was like, "Oh my God, thank you for helping me get my books or whatever." He always like helping me. That's why I gave him that card because Mr. Franklin, he is so generous and he like really helps the students. So I'm like, okay, he helped me. Like, he remembers me. Like, I'm okay. Like, yeah, he helped me. So I'm just so glad that God really put Mr. Franklin back into my life and he let him come back and help me because I'm really gonna need your help for CSI 120. So if he can help me, I can pass CSI 120, and I actually have to go there tomorrow. So if he can help me pass the class, baby, it's a go for real. So yeah, meaning that he on my good side. Like, yeah, he really be helping me out. So that's why I gave him that card or whatever. Just show my appreciation. Like, most professors, they really don't help you out in college. They want you to know what you're doing or whatever. But Mr. Franklin really stepped out his comfort zone and was like, she needs help in her class or whatever. I'm gonna help her purchase her books or whatever. So he helped me, like I said, he helped me purchase my books, and I got them purchased. They're coming February 22nd, so they'll be here. But yeah, like I said, he helped me out. Far as the far as the music class or whatever, everything was cool. I ain't talked to nobody now. One girl was talking to me because she had answered it. She had told me like the question was that the professor asked. I forgot what he asked. I can't even remember what he asked, but he asked something. If I remember, I'm coming back for part 2. But yeah, he had asked me something, and I didn't quite understand what he was saying. But yeah, other than that, the class is cool or whatever. It was just hard getting there, but other than that, it's cool. Everything cool. I have to go to class tomorrow, so I will get. I will give you guys an update on that when I go to school tomorrow. I have to go to my computer class, but yeah, it's just like a chit chat of how. Why is it doing this? This is just like a chit chat of how today went. Let's see. Probably gotta get up. Yeah, this is just a chit chat of how today went. So today was cool. Today was a great day. I'm glad I got to class on time. I got there at 1:58, so that was almost 2 o'clock, but not really 2 o'clock for real, but almost 2 o'clock. I didn't get there late. He's very nice. I don't know him for real, but still getting to know him. But yeah, come back for part 2. I'll be giving you guys part 2 on this. I just want to let you guys know that school was good. And like I said, everything worked out perfectly fine for me. Yeah, and I have class tomorrow, so I'll give you guys a get ready me tomorrow too. So see you guys in my next video. I'm gonna give you guys a Bible verse because I was supposed to do that too. Give you guys a Bible verse. Look out for that. Bye, loves.